Einstein said it was easy to discover the theory of relativity. All he had to do was ignore just a few basic axioms. We agree with Larry Rosenstock, director of High Tech High, that there are certain axioms that schools are based on in the United States. What are these axioms? That you should segregate kids by social class, that you should segregate those who use their heads by those who are trained to use their hands, that you should segregate those who are going to college by those who are not, and that you should segregate the school from the community, which is what the Citadels did in the 1200s. Here in West Bloomfield Schools and at Scotch, we basically just ignore all of these axioms, and we say we can do this. It's because we believe in doing what is best for kids, and we believe in creating the next public. We also believe in a larger community school that brings in children from 20 different school systems. We believe in integrating children from different socioeconomic classes. We believe in integrating students who have learning disabilities with those who do not, and we also believe in creating a nurturing environment that believes that all children deserve a 21st century education. What is rigor? One interpretation of rigor is that it is simply more content and that it is just more complex content. We would argue at Scotch School that rigor is being in the company of a passionate adult who is rigorously pursuing inquiry in the area of their subject matter and is inviting students along with peers in that adult discourse. Our school has been inspired by Avid's belief system about rigor, and we would define rigor as using inquiry-based collaborative strategies with increasingly complex content. We believe that rigor is a method to be applied rather than a set of specific coursework of materials. It is how students learn, not just what they learn, that is emphasized. We believe that rigor can be applied to all students in all subject areas, regardless of their background or ability. We teach our children to look at information critically and analyze it in depth. This is important because coursework considered rigorous by one student's standards might not be considered as such by another. Jim Nelson, Avid director, states that when rigor is viewed as a method for learning, it has the potential to level the academic playing field and close the achievement gap. But students who have never been asked to think critically may find rigor to be an overwhelming obstacle, hindering their success further with feelings of insecurity and self-doubt. We are attempting at Scotch School to bridge the gap between a general education and a rigorous one by offering rigor with support and by integrating a set group of 21st century skills. Professional learning communities are at the core of what we do here at Scotch Elementary School. We are a school with a vision and hope for our staff to be dedicated to the Learning for All mantra. We believe in creating a common, rigorous curriculum with common assessments to ensure high-level learning. We believe in creating 21st century learners who are passionate, curious, and investigative, and who are critical thinkers that have the ability to collaborate across networks. Students who take initiative to produce their learning through effective oral and written communication skills, and students who are able to access and analyze information. Scotch School believes, like all parents do, that when they send their sons and daughters to our school, they do so with the hope that their children will enter an environment that is both compassionate and a challenging culture in which students are valued as individuals by the staff, and that the school is structured so that all will be able to achieve their full potential. We believe that it is critical that all of our stakeholders, parents, teachers, support staff, administration, and students alike, are working collaboratively together to better our children's futures. With the emphasis being on learning and using data to drive our instruction, the Scotch School students will obtain a 21st century education.
Okay, so I'm looking for some advice on what to do with some of my low readers. I've got particularly 3 girls who are all like around, like anywhere from like a 10 to a 14. they're all getting extra reading support, but I'm seeing like minimal movement. Like if there's not so I meet with these girls like pretty much every other day in reading workshops. Sometimes in a group, sometimes just conferring. But I'm just curious what other things you guys do that maybe I can help with a really low.
When they get to like the end of a page, do you stop them every time and ask them, does that look right, or does that sound right? And have them begin, because if they're making sense, they have that, it might, or that's it too if it doesn't make sense, but after each page, stopping them and then asking them whatever you noticed if they didn't have, if it didn't sound right, or if it didn't look right, asking them and having them go back and see if they can self-correct it.
At Scotch School, we have created a school culture that focuses on relationships. We consider all of our students to be assets to our school. Each child makes our school a better and stronger school for all. Our teachers celebrate each child and help to build character values that will stay with them for their lifetime. We do this in multiple ways, but specifically, each grade level takes on a community service project that asks our students to lock arms together, love others, and live out the belief that they can make a difference in their world. A fundamental question that students have is, does my teacher like me? Given a rigorous, relevant, aligned curriculum, the answer to that simple question is our best predictor of student achievement. Our staff focuses on helping our students to feel appreciated and loved so that they can learn at their optimal levels. We understand that a caring adult enables at-risk youth to make life-altering changes. We believe at Scotch School that we cannot teach students well if we do not know them well. Therefore, we work at building these relationships each and every day. These relationships transcend with our parents who partner with us to help our school thrive. Through the leadership of our parent-teacher organization, we create learning experiences beyond the four walls of the classroom through theme projects and extracurricular activities that create lifetime memories and experiences. As our children are promoted to middle school, we see the relationships we have created continue as most of our students continue to come back and visit with our staff.
Ha ha ha!